earth? What are you? No way. Well, okay, now he's running and he's almost dead, so I guess I could pummel him to death, maybe? Hey, die. 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 Why isn't he dying? For a creature that has no health, he certainly is durable. Okay, that's it. Jeez. Something tells me the UI was a little bit lying there. Took 4 shots. Okay, so it's been a long trip, but I'm finally back to the Mojave Outpost. Hey, Kilborn.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still waiting for clearance to move out, but at least there's movement.
Yeah. Listen. I'm on here on not the greatest of notes. The Legion has attacked Nipton. They burned it to the ground, killed everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
Well, I could have shouted the chant of the Legion and killed him, but no real point. So I got a little bit of extra experience for doing that, and I finished the quest Cold Heart, got it out of my inventory. Or out of my log. You're just a mercenary. Which one is the traitor? You must be the traitor. Hey, man.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yep. Wait. I need to put on my trader's hat, my fancy pants trader's hat, so I can get slightly better prices.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, let's do business.
Sure. Here's what I got.
Okay. Now, Ghost, it is time for us to chat about Nipton.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Yeah, I checked it out all right. Legion turned that stinkhole into a graveyard.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Don't tell me you had friends over there.
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting. But orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Well, accepted by the NCR, that's not bad. Not exactly the best of news that I can give Ghost there, but didn't quite manage to sell everything off, and that trader didn't have everything that I wanted, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the barracks here, sell off, well, not really sell off, buy some extra stuff.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency 2-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Hello.
Well, I didn't expect to get that. Hey, Lacey. Let's,
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
just a little bit of trade. All right. So, it's time to make use of all of these rad scorpion glands that I've been picking up. And let's chat with... Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to look through this building. I don't think that I did it the first time that I came through Prim. Not much of anything out back. I feel kind of like I'm creating a very disjointed experience backtracking to Prim. I feel like this is a part of the map that you're never supposed to go to after having gotten far enough, as far as Novak and going to New Vegas and stuff, so... Anyway, Ruby.
Hey there. Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
Well, let's start off the right way. What's your name?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Really? Well, what do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Oh. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm feeling rather adventurous. I'd like to try some of this rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Well, I got a bunch of them.
Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles.
Oh, thanks, Ruby. Why don't you tell me about Prim?
Thanks to you, Prim's on the way back up. With folks watching over us, I think the raiders will keep their distance.
Well, I think I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk.
Punk. Yeah, listen, that's my line.
You've got moxie, buddy. But we don't take kindly to tourists on our turf. 100 caps should cover this trip into our territory.
Oh, extortion. Well, hold on a minute. You guys look like deserters.
I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here.
Well, given what I've seen, I guess I can understand that.
We figured we'd make some money in New Vegas and then beat fees. And then we'd head north or something and take our caps to start up a ranch or something. Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas. We didn't go AWOL from duty to become raiders. But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. We wanted to be gone before the fighting starts. And we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan.
Well, if you're that low on luck, why don't you just turn yourself in?
No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home.
True. I imagine the NCR doesn't deal with deserters kindly.
Yeah, if we see the NCR, they'll be waiting for us with a bullet to the brain pan. So what are we supposed to do? Just run?
Yeah. It would be safer to run and find some place to hide.
Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
Oh, hey, a cash register with something actually in it. What luck. Now, hopefully, like I was saying, hopefully, I will be able to gamble at this casino the next time that I come back to it, because I came back and I had that conversation with that, what is it, a moronic trio, I think it's called, the quest or something. I don't quite remember. Anyways, I never looted this building, and it will be fairly difficult to get anything out of this place after it becomes operational again. So let's, I just want to make certain that I get everything that I can out of here before I leave. And that one's empty. Don't need a chessboard. Ooh, another magazine. Okay, I think that's everything for that room. Now, I think my next task is going to be heading into the safe room. Of course, I could have missed this place right over here. 22 pistol, some LR rounds. I don't know. What the hell just happened there? It's stuck inside the table now. Not exactly the most fortunate thing. I am just picking up a lot of random junk. I'm gonna be honest, right now I've got a whole lot less of a plan of what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. It's not something that I try to talk about too much when it comes to the creation and the design of the content that I make. It's way too dark with that thing off. I thought that I fixed things with the shaders at this point, cause I don't know if you've noticed, but the last several episodes I did do some work to make the shaders and to make things look better just in general, but I'm starting to think that any of these lighting overhauls really aren't going to work because they just constantly make certain areas way too bright and other areas way too dark. All at the same time, I might add, which isn't optimal. But, so be it. I mean, I can't change it while I'm right in the middle of an episode, or at least, more specifically, I won't change it while I'm right in the middle of an episode, because that just makes things feel a little bit disjointed visually. Anyways, let's raid the wall of safes here. Got some rounds, some jet, some chems, switchblade. It kind of bugs me that I can't loot all of the safes. Okay, let's pop this one open. Come on. I can find it. Sweet spot is just there. Yeah, here we go. 20 rounds, bottle caps, fixer. Plenty of good stuff. Simple shotgun, stim pack. Oh, man. But like I was saying about the whole, you know, creation and design of the content that I'm doing here, with Fallout 3, this is actually one of the big reasons why it's taken me so long, so ridiculously long, to do a playthrough of New Vegas. It's because it's very difficult to fluidly, you know, weave your way around the map and make it feel like you're doing everything naturally, I guess you could say. That's one of the reasons why I'm really proud of the way that the Fallout 3 play panned out, and also the reason why I'm feeling that this play is going to end up mostly, and for the most part, vastly inferior to Fallout 3. You know, regardless of people's opinion of which game is better, I feel that this playthrough is going to be not as great. Now, I know that I really shouldn't be saying that because I'm basically downplaying my own work right now, but, you know, artistically, I can't lie to myself, and I just... If I said anything else, I wouldn't be honest. So, the thing is, New Vegas is so much more difficult to weave your way back and forth across the wasteland. It's more... And, you know, this ties into the fact that, you know, a lot of quests, they just really demand you to hoof it back and forth over and over using fast travel, left and right, over and over and over. It's like, okay, now you're at point A where you got the quest, go to point B. Now that you're at point B, go back to point A, and then they require you to go back to point B from point A. There's a lot of crisscrossing over the exact same ground in New Vegas. And that plays into the fact that I'm really having a hard time when trying to plan these episodes, you know, how I should go about, you know, choosing which quests to do, which was something I did with Fallout 3. If you watch that playthrough start to finish, you'll see that I never really do big cuts of like, okay, I fast traveled. But anyways, let's talk to Nash.
Hey there, youngster.
Nice to see you again, Nash. Got anything for sale?
Things are pretty good with Myers watching over us. I can give you a little bit of a discount.
Alright, back at Nipton. Okay, let us have a chat with, the poor soul inside of the trading post here. Boxcars. Hello, Boxcars.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ! If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Well, you're worked up well enough. What the hell is your problem? Why the hell are you even still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare you some medics.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
1 dose.
Big fucking deal. Hand it over.
Right. Now maybe you'll be kind enough to tell me why exactly you weren't dead like everybody else here.
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Yeah, I heard about this lottery. Tell me a bit more about it.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
Doesn't sound like your plan had any holes. But I'm guessing I already know what went wrong.
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after he started handing out the lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs. In the winter, they let go free.
And what about the mayor? From what I'm to understand, he sold out the whole town to the Legion.
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
Oh, wow. The Legion definitely know how to do theater. You also said that some people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
Well, now that you told me, I might go looking for them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think there's much else for us to talk about. I think I'll be on my way.
Bye.
Man, this place is rife with useful equipment. And, oh, I can't believe I missed these. Okay, nothing on the shelf over here. Check in the bathroom. Let's take these detergents. I don't quite remember why, but I know that they're in some sort of a crafting recipe. I don't remember what it is, though. Maybe it's turbo. I don't know. Can't remember. Not off the top of my head, anyway. If I spent some time looking, at recipes, I would definitely know. But anyways, I think that that's everything inside of this house. Let's pop outside. Yeah, let's pop outside and head on to the next building. Let's do it this one. I am running out of pack space, as hard to believe as that may be. So I'm probably not gonna... A little bit dark in here. I'm probably not going to hit the Nipton Town Hall, so I'm just going to go through as many of the houses around here as I can. Inventory restraints willing. The oven's empty. Can't drink out of the sink. And inside of the refrigerator, I've got an atomic cocktail. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to pick up any more food. Except that gecko steak. Running out of inventory space, like I said. Over here, we've got a cabinet. Wasteland Wanderer outfit. Man alive. This place is a treasure trove. Alright, let's hop outside and check the next building. Let's do this house over here. Man, I will be quite happy to finally finish looting some of the backtrack. Well, just basically stop backtracking and start moving forward again through the wasteland, because this whole entire trek across ground that I've already been... I'm not feeling it too much. But I do want the materials that I'm picking up, so, you know, it's a give and a take. Not every last bit of the game is going to be, you know, absolutely balls to the wall fun. What the heck did I just knock over? Got some caps. You know, these houses aren't looking too terribly bad. They actually look pretty nice given how old they are. Pre-war spring outfit. And in the... Nope, nothing. Okay, that's another house down. Let us... Nope. Let's keep moving. Nothing in there. Let's check inside of this house. I think this might be the last one that I check because of how full up I am.
Kill them all, and
oh my God.
God sort them out.
The hell? Take me off guard. Mr. Gutsy in the middle of a tiny little house. Let's take the, let's take everything. Scrap metal, can't pass that up. I just know I'm gonna get over encumbered while I'm here. Magnum, gotta have it. Plasma pistol, I'm already over encumbered. Let's make some grenades and... Ah, crap, they weigh more. Okay. No, no traps. I don't think this is the trapped house. Machete. Nah, let's just leave everything on that guy. Nope, no traps in here. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking that this is not the trapped house. Locked safe, I can't crack into that, not high enough skill. There's a knife and some leather armor. I can repair what I'm wearing. Alright, that's good. I think that I am pretty much more or less done here. I'll check in the kitchen just before I leave. I don't think that there's much of anything that I'll take, though. Stuff on the shelves and whatnot. Okay, I'm done. There are other things that I could do, but I'm just flat out too full of stuff that I don't want to get rid of right now. But I want to go out and try to find those poor souls who've been captured by the Legion.